Hey guys, Joe Garcia, and I am coming to you with our tip of the week this week. And this week's tip is more of a challenge than it is a tip. You can kind of use it both ways, but the challenge is this, and it's you have to practice having a practice. And what I mean by that is I want you to make a conscious effort to change the vernacular, the narrative that goes on in your head when it comes to fitness or anything that you want to implement that's going to create healthy behaviors in your life. For instance, instead of saying, I'm going to go to work out at the gym today, your vernacular or your narrative would be more on, I'm going to go practice my movement, or I'm going to go practice my deadlift, or I'm going to go practice my hinge, or whatever it is that you're working on in the gym with your trainer. And it's the same thing when it comes to any type of healthy behaviors or anything like that. If it's healthy eating, I'm going to practice healthy eating. And one of the main reasons for that is that narrative in your head changes your perspective as far as what you're going to do into a much more positive outlook. It becomes a lot more productive in nature. It's not such a negative or a punishment that you're trying to give yourself. Working out, we did a blog a long time ago where it was what's the difference between working out and training, and really defining that and watching the words that you use really help to create a long-lasting effect in anybody that's trying to improve their fitness or their health for whatever matter. So and if you think about it, as a child, everything that you did when it came to sports, if you were involved in sports, and even if you weren't involved in sports, it was always a practice. I'm going to go practice my penmanship. I'm going to go practice track and field. I'm going to go practice swim practice. Whatever it was always attached to a practice. But as we grew older, for some reason, as adults, it was, I'm going to go work. I'm going to go work out. And we attached work with working out, and it became something where it was really mundane. And people are literally failing at their fitness mainly because of their perspective and their mindset behind what it actually is, instead of rewarding themselves and really celebrating what their body can do. And when you think about it, when you come out of practicing anything, you always look back at whatever you're doing and you're going, man, I really improved in that aspect of my life. So that's going to be my tip of the week. We're going to sit there and change our vernacular and really change the narrative in our head to having a practice, and that goes with anything that we're doing. If it's waking up early in the morning, meditation, eating properly, training, that's going to be my challenge and my tip of the week is change your narrative, change your vernacular, change how you look at things in terms of what you're trying to do for yourself in terms of personal development, and realize that it's not something that you automatically have. If it's something, for instance, Discipline is not something somebody possesses. It is something that somebody practices on a daily basis. And the second that you come out of that practice, it's the second you lose it. So practice having a practice, and then layer those practices. Start with one practice. Maybe it's working out. Then it's healthy eating. Or maybe it's healthy eating, then working out. Then it's meditation. Then it's waking up at a certain hour of the day and really starting your day out. Maybe it's with gratitudes. But those things need to be practiced, and they need to be practiced on a daily basis. And if you use that vernacular and that narrative, I guarantee you long-term success. Thanks a lot. That's your tip.